You can say whatever you want about Diddy. You can talk about Diddy. But don't talk about the 800-pound gorilla in the room. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about where the heroes are for black America. Don't talk about the crisis facing young black Americans. Ooh, no, especially if you're whitey. Mm-hmm. Do they still use that term? No. In a time when our country desperately needs moral leadership, male leadership, people to be proud of within the black community, young black Americans are being force-fed a toxic menu of absolute and total dysfunction, criminality, false idols. And the latest proof, look at him, Diddy. See, most people talk about this case and they miss the point. This guy was once held up as a titan of industry and culture. And he's now facing damning allegations involving violence, trafficking, organized depravity. And this trial is not just one about a man. It's a grim and a bleak mirror reflecting, my friends, the collapse of role models for an entire generation. And what's even worse? Nobody in the media wants to talk about it or dare address the real issue. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying is true. Look at who young black kids are told to idolize today. Rappers with criminal records, athletes with no moral compass, influencers addicted to excess and clout. Where are the inventors, the entrepreneurs, the community leaders, men of faith? They're out there, but they're drowned out by a culture that worships the loudest, the most reckless, the most inarticulate, the most gibberish spewing, and the most toxic voices available. You see, Diddy's trial is a disgrace, but it's not shocking. It's the natural consequence of a society that rewards swagger and bullshit over substance, ego over ethics. And when you compare the coverage of Diddy to that of Epstein, it becomes even clearer. I mean, look at the difference. Epstein's evil was minimized and dismissed for decades, his powerful connections protected. With Diddy, the media dance around the facts, afraid to confront the deeper sickness that young black men are being deliberately kept in the dark. According to the FBI's 2023 Uniform Crime Reports, black males aged 18 to 24 continue to be disproportionately affected by both crime and incarceration. Why? Homicide remains the leading cause of death for black males under 30. Homicide! And yet we have an entertainment complex that pushes lawlessness and this faux gangsta thuggery. These people aren't gangsters. They couldn't hold a candle to Lucky Luciano or Tommy Lucchese. Come on, it's mythical, and it's created by white media moguls deliberately designed to keep young black folks down. The white folks. I say we, not I, but we create the people that they are to look up to. We're the ones pushing lawlessness as a brand. We want a political class too cowardly to address the destruction for fear of being called a racist. Oh, white folks just go crazy. We hate to be called a conspiracy theorist or a racist. Oh, God, no. We've replaced real heroes with criminals who wear designer suits. We've replaced spiritual leaders with TikTok gurus. What does that do to a young boy growing up in chaos, being told that this is the path to glory? This is the path to glory, paved with misogyny and mayhem and money thrown at strip clubs and buying champagne and now freak-offs. And it tells them that morality is weakness, that crime is success, and prison is just another stage. Meanwhile, millions of white liberals sit comfortably in gated suburbs, virtue signaling on social media, while never while never sending their kids to the same schools or walking the same streets. Deep down, many of them want the dysfunction to continue. Why? Why is that? Because a broken, fatherless, incarcerated black America makes woke elite feel useful. They get to save people they secretly expect to fail and secretly despise. Nobody will say this. See, this isn't just about one man on trial. It's about a national emergency, directionless, fatherless, faithless, and without purpose. Too many black youths are wandering in a wasteland of social decay and degradation. Schools have failed. Churches have gone silent. Politicians have sold out. And anyone who dares speak the truth gets called a bigot and a racist. And let's be honest, the system isn't broken. It's by design. Black Americans don't need pity. They need truth. They need structure. They need accountability. They need real men to stand up and say, enough. Stop glorifying thugs. Stop honoring, start honoring builders. Stop feeding poison. Start demanding better. And remember, deep down inside, the whole Diddy trial is about a bunch of white folks saying, see? Diddy's no hero. He's a punk. He's a thug, artificially allowed to succeed. Think about the kid who looks up to him and sees the inside of a courtroom as a badge of honor. Think about the young girl who watches the music videos and thinks her body is her only currency. That's not empowerment. That's spiritual rot. It's infection. And the crisis facing young black America isn't just cultural. It's existential. And until we summon the courage to tell the youth, brutally, unapologetically, loudly, and truthfully, we will keep watching generation after generation vanish into the same broken cycle. It's time to stop pretending that this is as good as it gets. Diddy is not a hero. He never was. He's the warning sign. They set him up. Who pulls his strings? They wanted him. He's the sacrificial, lamb? He's the, what? I don't know. They could have saved him. Why did they? Why is he the only one? Why is he like Harvey Weinstein? They use him, and then they say, okay, we're done. Then we'll throw him out as the limited hangout. He's not the role model. If we don't give young kids today something better to follow, and they're not, because this isn't going to change. This is by design. Then we are complicit in the downfall. And America can't afford another lost generation. And it's lost. We don't have the guts to say it. Our children deserve better, and we need to start acting like it. You see, my friends, there are people in the business, white folks, who love this, who deep down inside say, see? Look at these, look at it. Look at Epstein. Don't even compare him. Epstein had captains of industry, brilliant people, the monarchy, theoretical kings, the top, the elites, people with degrees, perverts and degenerates, but people with degrees. Who? Look at this trial. Look at these people. Look. Something happened where this, and you can look into it, this imagery, this thuggish, criminal, boorish, monosyllabic, I don't know what it is. This is what it's about. Now be careful when you try to say this, my friend, because remember, the truth hurts, and the truth will get you canned because we don't want you to tell the truth. We don't want you to reveal the truth because a lot of people want Diddy and others to remain where they are. That's all. You want to do me a favor? Like this video. You know the routine. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. And whatever you do, I beg, beseech, implore, importune, and ask and beg you to comment. Comment as you see fit. You know what I'm saying is true. You know it's true.